If you've been following along a few videos back, Jason and I were out of town for a few days, so we did a little experiment testing out how efficient our chicken coop and chickens were while we were gone for a few days, and it worked out really well. I mean, everybody survived and all went well, but the thing I worried about was our eggs collecting in the boxes. I was really worried the chickens might peck at them with them just sitting in there. So this week I've been thinking of different ways that we could add the rollout egg collection to our box, because I mean, we don't have kids, our nephews are getting older, we can't rely on them, they're going to be leaving, so it's best for things to be set up self-sufficiently. That way we can deal with it on our own, not have to burden anybody else with all of our animals. It works out for all of us. And then I won't have to worry about their chicken eggs. Let's go see what Jason's doing. Oh, it's so cute.
It's the same width as
the box?
Yeah. And then I made it a 2x6.
Perfect.
Because I'm planning on
I think that's
taking
perfect.
those paint trays, and I'm going to take my cutoff wheel and cut the back side of them out and then clean it up so it's not sharp.
Yeah.
That way as the eggs roll down, they don't stop in the paint tray.
Right.
They actually roll
To the back.
Because I'm thinking that there's going to be about that much. Like the end of the
Open
paint
space,
tray will
yeah.
be here.
Okay. Jason's gotten everything puzzled together and the time is now, so let's go see. We're gonna cut some holes in our nesting boxes and modify our coop for this automatic egg collection. He's got it all put together. The top of the box he designed out. He was woodworking. He's been working on it for days, so I'm really excited for this. You excited? Oh my gosh. Oh, you already got the holes.
It works good. I don't like it like this. I think that's too steep.
I don't either.
I like how short it ends, because then we cut this off and it leaves this whole tray open to gather eggs. It's gonna sit. You know what I mean? Then this whole thing becomes a...
Well, you could always cut this down.
Ooh. Okay, I like that. And that wouldn't be hard to do either. Just stay quick, actually.
Yeah, take those out.
And just cut them down a little ways. Alright, let me finish cutting.
Because now that we have the lip in the front, that will help the lip from their bedding and
Yeah,
stuff
you
too.
had way too much in there, too.
Well, that's because I'm deep litter.
Now for the cold.
Yeah. Do you have everything you need?
I think I
Want
do.
me to get the hardware?
Get the what?
The hardware?
Yeah. Yeah, I have my Phillips bit. And then once I gotta get it cut and then clean it up. It has to go down. Yeah. I'm gonna hit. Oh, you will too now. Are you in a good position? You happy?
I think so.
right now. Yeah, I'll go get the lid. There's the lid.
Aww. It's so cute. And open. Calm down. It's okay. He's making wicked noises.
Yeah, he sounded quite PO'd.
Did you hear him? He's making that.
Oh, that must have been what I was hearing earlier.
Yeah. I think we leave that and then just open up the back like you said. Like just this back part. That way they can just roll out, you know.
Yeah. My next question would be, do we just get rid of the paint trays altogether and just put a sloped floor in?
Yeah.
You follow me?
Yeah. That way they can use the whole
Just
box.
cut an inch in the back and cut a piece of sheeting to put in there?
Yeah.
And then put turf on it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and close this.
We're doing coop modifications, Peckerhead. Calm down. It's not for you, it's for the ladies. Where were you at? Huh? It's so cute.
The engraving didn't turn out too bad.
No.
Open it up in there to grab your eggs. I mean, I wish it opened farther, but
It will if you pick this up.
if you open up both of them, it'll stand the whole way up.
Yeah.
But
Oh, what's
that,
that? You want to put these in now?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a better idea for you to just like to build a slope out of the floor.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Because they're
Yes,
big.
they are big. Well, they're temporary, so
Yeah.
we'll slope out the floor tomorrow, pin it all in. What is half of 75?
75, 30, 37 and a half.
Yes. Yes, 37 and a half plus 1/8. So then we come from this direction, and we have 37 and a half plus 1/8. We know where center's at.
Well, it's a new day. I'm excited to see if there's any eggs in this box. I think Jason's gonna replace the pans with a sloped floor today because our boxes are so wide. Good morning. Good morning. Did anybody lay any eggs? Babe, you ready?
Is there eggs in there?
Yay! It works.
Yeah, it works good.
I really like that box. Look at her looking at this. Like, this is new. Well, hello. What are you doing?
You think that's too much?
No, I think it's fine. Rather than using these, our boxes are too wide. So Jason just cut a little chunk of, like, what is this, cardboard or something?
Oh,
Just
that's
thin.
Luan.
And then we put one by in the front to get the angle. And just set that on top.
They're all numbered?
For
1,
each
2,
box.
3, 4.
Yeah, because each box is different. Perfect. That's better. And they got a lot more room.
So now, the chickies lay their egg, and it goes
Da-da-da-da, and it's got
into
all that
here.
room. Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Where they can't get to it.
Right. And they can't pile up too in that one bin either.
Yeah,
They've
that's
got
what I
room
mean.
to
This is
move.
all, they'll come down and they'll just kind of bounce off each other.
Yeah.
And which actually works out good, because
Yeah.
if they're in here laying and you scare them, I just did that, you know, they're right here.
Yeah. Perfect. Much better. We've got our egg box built, our automatic egg collector. Very happy with it. We want to be able to get as self-sufficient as we can. And this year is kind of like the trial run to see if it works and what needs changed and how long we can go before things actually start falling apart without us here. Don't you like me looking at you? Oh, she's got something dead.
Again? I know what it is. It's a piece of that fucking squirrel.
There she goes. She must have laid her egg. Did I miss it? Did you lay an egg? She did.
Did it work?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, is to actually build your floor out.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. And it customizes to your size box too. Rather than using the pans. Cut a piece of lawn to the size of your box and put a 1 by at the top for the slant.
That's masonite.
No, whatever.
See, I got rid of the gap.
Even like a piece of linoleum or something would work, you know?
Did you see the gaps gone?
Yeah. Looks good. So our new floor works. We got our first egg.
Which one?
It doesn't matter.
Do this one.
Yeah.
And then you got an egg.
Yeah, it works good. I love it. There's lots of room for collection.
So we leave for a couple.
Woo! I might gotta fix that.
We leave for a couple of days.
Yeah. That one time a year.
Even if you get sick or
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
It gives
Just
you a
busy.
couple days. Yeah, that's
it's
true.
not like we have to go. We got to
Right.
get out there. You follow me?
Yeah.
Like it can
Yeah.
sustain itself for a few days now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like it. I think it turned out good.
Yeah.
Got your name in there. I still think that should be painted white or even green to match the roof.
Green would be cool. The floor is looking good. Nice and hot. chickens are good to go. Got their feed, they got their water. They're gonna be good for the next week or so while we're out of town. I'm very happy about our egg collection box, this coop modification. Just went through all the ideas I saw online and went with what I thought would work best for us and for our coops. So, a little update on our egg collection box we have here. First, the chickens used it for about a week, and then they decided they didn't like something about it. So we figured maybe they don't like the turf. So we took the turf out and replaced it with straw. And they still didn't want to use it. So now I took the straw out, and we thought maybe they didn't like the angle. We had 1-bys in the front for the angle, so we took the 1-bys out, cut them in half, and kind of got the angle down a little bit. So now it's only a 1/2 inch. And so we did that, got a little of the angle out, and I also got rid of the straw because it wasn't allowing it to roll, and I put the turf back in. And I also added curtains back here, thinking maybe they didn't, when the straw was in there, they were trying to make a nest and they would kick all the straw out into the egg collection box. So I figured maybe that's why they didn't like it. So I put some curtains in. That way they had a little bit more privacy and they didn't have that open hole. So trial and error. Gonna see if we can't get them to start laying back in the box. This morning there were a couple eggs in here, so hopefully it helps, and we're just gonna keep tweaking things as needed until we get it right. So here's what we have now. Nesting boxes. We dropped the angle in the front, added some curtains here in the back, and we'll see if the jeez, did I just break that? I did. We'll see if the turf is okay, but the 1/2 inch angle works. I also cut some slits in here because the eggs were getting stuck in there, but they're good now. So let's see how that works. It's been a couple months since we've had our egg collection box, and I figured I should do an update because we have made a lot of tweaks and changes to it from when we first originally built it. There were some things that our chicken didn't like. They had stopped laying in their boxes. They had a little nest they'd make in the corner of the coop. They would go into the little cat tower over on the back porch, and they just quit laying in them altogether. So I made some changes. I've taken the turf out. I put straw in. We lowered the slope a little bit down to a 1/2 inch. I put the turf back in and then added some straw around there. I also added some curtains, and I think what the issue was is they didn't like having that hole in the back. They were used to feeling protected in their box, and after we cut that hole in, I feel like they just didn't feel safe in there. So as soon as I added the curtains, they started using their boxes again, and I left it how it was. I never adjusted the slope of the angle, so when we did take it down to about a 1/2 inch, the eggs don't seem to roll as well. And now that they're back in here, I could probably pick that slope back up, and I would hope that they would be fine. I don't think it had anything to do with the slope, but they are using them currently. And when they do lay, sometimes the eggs will lay in the nesting box, and sometimes they'll roll into the egg collection. So it kind of works 50-50. It's not really something I'm worried about. It was really just a fun project that I wanted to do and to see if it worked for the one time that we do leave for more than a couple days out of town, or if something unexpected happens and we're not here. I've actually got quite a bit of hay in there, so if I pull the hay back, they'd probably start rolling as well, but we can always pick that up when we leave. That way we can guarantee they'll roll out into our box. But now that we're here and I can collect, it's not something I'm really worried about. So that's the update on our egg collection box. I think it looks cute. I'm happy we did it. It works good enough for when we'll need it. So that's the update. One last update on this box. I've since moved the hay out of the middle. That way it's not catching the eggs from rolling. It is still just the 1/2-inch slope, and that's enough to get them into the box. But just sliding the hay over was enough to allow them to roll, and the 1/2-inch gives them just enough to roll and get out into the collection box. So everything is working well. It's been a few weeks since I've just kind of moved the straw around and was seeing if the 1/2-inch would still allow them to roll. So it did. I just had to move the straw out of the way, and it's been working really well. It was a fun project. I hope you enjoyed it, and that'll be all for this one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to join our journey and follow along, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.